I'm pretty certain that this is a package from AilExpress, but I can't correlate tracking numbers or package ID now that they're trans-shipping them. This had a mailing label on it. It's been covered up. And it's reshipped from Jamaica, New York with a new tracking number. And so I've given up on trying to identify what these packages are before I open them. Appears to be 2 of them, whatever they are. Maybe there's 4 of them. 2 in each bundle. I believe this to be a 5-watt amplifier. It's powered from a positive source with a ground, not a plus or minus source. Then this is also a 451, and then this is a 2SA 1015. I found this and I thought, well, it would be nice if it was a kit rather than a assembled amplifier. Then later on I found some kits, but they're not identical. I think they're identical in performance, maybe. So I ordered some kits as well, but I'll probably try to do a project on this. I'll also try to do a schematic. This is a package from China. It has a proper CN22 on it. And it says 1 power module. $13. I believe this to be another power supply. Not a new power supply, though. Well, wrong again. Well, no, I'm not wrong. I'm half wrong. This is another power supply kit. The same thing I'm doing a series on right now that I have not yet completed. I want to make sure it's the same board, and I may make some modifications to this. And these, again, I don't know why I ordered 4 of them, are electronic loads. I guess the screw is for a heat sink. There's 1 terminal. Doesn't do me much good. It fits, oh, should have been 2. I mean, there's 2 terminals. A power cord and a potentiometer cord. Load current passes through here, which passes through the shunt. The magic. Oh, here's the other terminal. Some magic happens here. It's analog, not digital. Check that. IRFP150N. And the ICs are one's an LM393 and one's an LM258. These three unused solder pads may be for a remote voltmeter. Here's the AilExpress sales page for the electronic load. 1 to 100 volts, 50 watts max, and 6 amps. Current limit, say $10 a piece. I've got to say something about this style of transformer. There's a number of these on eBay. So the secondary looks pretty alright, 12012. It's got a black and 2 blues, just what you would expect. The primary is listed as 110-220. Oh well, that's a nice listing. It's a conventional way of calling out a primary. However, look at this. It's not reconnectable. Use these two for 220. And if I apply 220, I get 12012. Use this one and the black one for 110. And if I do that, I get 606. If I try to parallel any one of these and use it, the transformer burns up. I just happen to have this laying on the desk. Here's the correct winding and the correct primary connection for 115 and 230 volts. 2 primary windings, 4 wires. Forget about the secondary. We can do that a couple of different ways. If we apply 220 volts, we put these in series. Gives us 110 volts across each winding. The secondary remains the same. If I want to power it at 115, I parallel these. I take 1 to 5 and 2 to 6 and apply 115 volts. Gives me 115 volts across each winding, and the secondary remains the same. Now, if you read the fine print, it does tell you that in order to get this output, 1212, you have to use 220. This is a very deceptive, worthless transformer. They've obviously gone in and tapped the primary halfway. Why not just bring out a 4th wire and make it a true 110 or 220? Do not buy these transformers unless you are intending to power them at 220. This is, I don't know if a male video is the right place to rag on these transformers, but this is not very good. Beware of these. This package also came from a reshipping center in Jamaica, New York. I see a Cooltex logo on this package. I'm very impressed with stuff from Cooltex. It comes well packaged. Shipping is very inexpensive, as I recall. So we've got 3 different kinds of heat sinks. That's a really tall heat sink. Anyway, I don't know how many. There's one on the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of these. These should be 60 millimeter fans. These are fairly hefty fans. They're 12 volts at almost 1/4 of an amp, which is a pretty impressive number. And then this is the 69 millimeter heat sink I've used before, but in the past it was 69 millimeters this way by 150 this way. These are 69 by 69. Yeah, they're square. I like them. They're nice and beefy down here. Lots of metal to tap for your devices. And this appears to be 3. Come on. All of this packaging was done in China. So this is 3. Not quite as dense. The same density. But these are 60 square and 22 thick. This is the AilExpress sales page. They're all marked Cooltex for the 60 by 60. That's the smaller of the 2 rectangular heat sinks. And they were $7.35 each. The 69 by 69, a lot of 2, or $15, which actually makes these the same price if you think about it. 2 for $15.30, or 1 for $7.35. Here's the fans, no picture. Did I get 3 fans? I did not get 3 fans. Supposed to be 3 fans for $9, for $10. There's the specs. And then those odd little I guess they're 220 heat sinks. TO220 were 10 pieces for $7.35, free shipping, so 75 cents a piece.